Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, in this video, I got your Elite Challenge Pacific Standard Original Heist Guide for you. I'm going to tell you everything you guys need to know to get this knocked out so you can complete the Elite Challenge for this to help out with your career progress, to get the awards in the final year of GTA 5 Online. There is a tremendous amount of you guys that still do not have these challenges complete, and I have a playlist with all of these videos for you to help out to get this knocked out. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like. You want to see more content like this, make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on. So let's cover a few things real quick. Let's talk about why we're doing this. First of all, you got the awards, which is the actual Elite Challenge Award. You get the t-shirt. Actually, you get 2 t-shirts for this. And again, you get your career progress knocked out. So make sure you guys take advantage of that and track your progress as well. Here is the Elite Lousy t-shirt. I beat every Elite Challenge. All I got is this lousy t-shirt, right? Then you have the Elite Challenge Hashmark t-shirt as well, which is really cool. And then, of course, your career progress. You have to complete all the Elite Challenges for each one of the OG heists, as well as get $50 million and complete the Criminal Mastermind Challenge. So really cool stuff right there. Let's talk about the requirements for the Pacific Standard Elite Challenge. First up, you have to complete the Pacific Standard Heist in under 10 minutes and 15 seconds. Noose cannot be called and nobody can get wasted, all right? And then a couple extra tips and tricks. You don't have to, but I do recommend that you purchase 2045 North Conquer Avenue, the Stilts apartment. It just helps, save you some time getting down to the Pacific Standard Bank itself when you start the heist, and every second counts, and you'll see that a little bit later on. And I recommend to everybody owning a compact EMP launcher. You can find it at the gun van. If not, you might have to wait or just rely on somebody else that already owns it in your team, in your actual heist crew, okay? Now there's 4 different roles. You have the hacker, demolition, and 2 crowd control. You need both hacker and demolition to take the money on this. Traditionally, you just have one person take the money. But for this, because it's going to be a little bit quicker, both demo and hacker will pick up the cash, and crowd control makes sure that the intimidation bar stays up so Noose does not get called. In addition, you can kill the 2 guards in there, but you can only mark out 1 bank, civilian, with 1 actual customer inside the bank. So no more extra NPCs than that. So that will call Noose also. All right, so you can't just murder everybody in there. Can't be doing that. And for your timer, to make sure you get under 10 minutes and 15 seconds, it starts right here as you get that little green bar that comes down, and it doesn't end until you get the cutscene at the end when you drive the boat under the bridge and hit that last checkpoint. In addition, make sure everyone uses the Hakushu drag so you can get your spawn up here with the bikes. However, sometimes, even though everyone's got the Hakushu drag, it doesn't spawn correctly. No big deal. Get 2 people on that bike and then immediately just cut the little white fence right there and go on down the hill where the other bikes will be placed. I want to show you this because, if you do this, you don't have to be absolutely perfect with the Pacific Standard. Some of the other ones you do, you have to be really, on point. Again, Rockstar, if you just add some extra time to these, everybody can enjoy this and you don't have to rely on kind of goofy tactics to get this done. Anyways, though, go ahead and get both people on the bike. You just want to get 2 bikes. There's 2 people to a bike. It's quicker that way, trust me. And get on down the hill. And then you're right here at the bank. And again, every second counts. You don't have to have this particular stilt apartment, but it does help out. Okay, go ahead and get inside the bank. Again, you can mark out the 2 guards, right? That's fine. But the actual people, the NPCs inside, the customers, you cannot mark. You can only take out 1. It'll be that lady right here, and you'll see why in just a moment. But demolition team, go ahead and put the demo charge on the gate. And then what you want to do is save a few extra seconds. Use your up and atomizer. Shoot the ground right there at the tip of that little diamond that you see on the ground, the artwork, and then it'll launch you over this gate, saving you a few extra seconds because you can place the second incendiary device on that locked gate. Now, when you do this, you will mark out a NPC. That's 1. That's it. That's all. No more. You'll get Noose called. Again, you can mark out the guards, though. Don't worry about that. Then the hacker's up. They're going to hack this little panel right here. Opens up the vault. You got 1 more gate to put the incendiary device on. And again, both hacker and the demo guy are going to be picking up the money to get it out of here. And again, we're not doing this for the money. As you see, or as you will see, we're going to lose a lot of cash in this process. Don't worry about that. It's for the Elite Challenge, not the money. Go ahead and rush in here. Now, I do recommend that you wear the heavy heist vest. I've talked about this numerous times. You don't have to, but I do recommend it. But if you are wearing the heavy heist combat vest, because it does give you more damage protection. You just need to make sure you jump so it makes your character move a little bit faster. All right. Both players pick up the cash. Sometimes that gate does bug out, so keep that in mind. If it does, you'll have to restart. Just don't worry about it. Go ahead and make your way back up top, and we're ready to exit the bank. And this is where it gets a little spicy, right? So hit the checkpoint, and then you'll make sure that noose is not called. You don't see any noose vans pulling up. That's good. So that's the first challenge right there taken care of. No noose has been called. All right, go ahead and get outside the bank. Don't even worry about blowing up all those cop cars. Just run. Just go. Just go. All right, I mean, you can take out a few on the way if you want, but we're not worried about that. Get inside the alley, and we have to hit a couple of these checkpoints right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Pay attention to your health and armor. Even though you got the heavy heist combat vest on, still pay attention. Take a right there. Jump over that wooden fence. And they're going to jump over this concrete wall right here. Make sure that you run deep into this little yard right here so you get the next checkpoint. If you don't, you'll miss that. You'll get out of area. You'll fail. All right? And then right here, this is where you use your EMP launcher. The choppers that come down this way, you got to hit them with the EMP grenade. And then they land here, and you want to take out the pilot and get inside the chopper. However, it gets a little spicy. Sometimes they don't land correctly. We waited for another one. We still got, time. Make sure someone has a stopwatch so you're counting your time here as well. That chopper blew up, and we were about to just restart it. However, we kept on pushing with it. The third chopper flew in. I had one shot. Had to make this count. Bam! Got it. It comes on down. The choppers start to lose power. You want to hit it. As soon as it hits the ground, you want to hit it again with another EMP launcher or a grenade. And then you got to take out the pilot ASAP so it doesn't fly off. All right, got that. Now we're in business, but we're cutting it close. Again, pay attention to your timer. Make sure that you're under that 10 minutes and 15. So you have to really get it done in 10 minutes, 14 seconds. Everybody piles into the chopper. If it's smoking, it's okay. Just keep on with it. And, if it dies, then you can restart. But head on. Don't even go to the checkpoint, though. Head towards the boat. You don't have to worry about this last checkpoint. Just go straight to the boat. You can land it where you got some clearing or just in the water right here for a soft landing. No big deal. But you got to make sure your time is good. All right. You want to get to the boat around 6:50, 7 minutes around there. If you're a little bit lighter than that, if you're around 6:30, you may not have enough time. So you can use the in-game countdown timer as kind of like a gauge to what you're doing here. But we had a little bit, we were cutting it close, but we wanted to push on with it. Go ahead, get everybody into the boat. Come on, get in there. There we go. Again, the timer starts as soon as you leave the apartment, and it doesn't stop until you get the cutscene after you pass the bridge and hit this last checkpoint. Just make sure you don't beach the dinghy. You want to go fast, but still pay attention to what you're doing. Don't even worry about these police boats right here. Just keep on going. Pull back like you're doing a wheelie in a motorcycle. It helps the dinghy go a little bit faster. Again, every second counts. Bam, timer starts. You got the cutscene right here. And now we just gotta wait for the credits to roll to find out what the stats were. Go through the cutscene with Lester. He's gonna deposit the money in your account. Let's see what we got here. Heist passed. Got that knocked out. Good job, everybody. Shout out to the crew that helped out. Everybody involved helping this. Shout out to everyone. Good job. Potential take, actual take. Again, we're not doing it for the money. No big deal. Got this taken care of. There we go. Elite challenge complete under 10:15. We got 9 minutes and 49 seconds. So cutting it pretty close there. Noose didn't get called. Nobody got wasted. Elite challenge complete. There we go. Love that. Love that. And still got some decent money for it. I mean, this is so much fun. I love the OG heists. They are a blast. They just don't get enough, play because they don't, even though they were nerfed with the payout once, it still doesn't pay out enough. It needs to be double money all the way around permanently. And there we go. Pack standard complete. Good stuff, man. A lot of fun. So there you guys have it. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys know what to do. Make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on. Smash that like button. And we'll see you in the next video, all right? Peace out. Yeah.